and welcome back to the channel. Ewoma here, a content creator based in Port Harcourt, Nigeria, and I film content about womanhood, motherhood, and everything exciting. How una day? Please, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button, give me a huge thumbs up as well, and leave me a nice comment in the comment section down below. So guys, today's video is going to be very controversial and very interesting as well. You will not want to miss it, so please keep watching.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why.
So guys, before I get into today's episode of Crazy Things Are Happening, I want to ask you guys a question as usual. And ladies, this question is for you. Can you spend your money on a guy, like your boyfriend, your husband? Can you give a guy your money, and why? If you can give a guy your money, please let me know why in the comment section. And if also you can't give a guy your money, let me also know in the comment section. Let us start this conversation right now. So while you guys are typing in the comment section, a few days ago I came across a post and it was a video of violence. They were throwing blow, they were throwing slap, they were throwing insults left, right, and center. And I was like, wait, oh, what is going on? As usual, I would have put the video on the screen for you guys to see for yourself, but they were not speaking English. I think they were speaking Ibibi or Efik, so you guys would not really understand, what they were speaking if you are not from that place. But I'm going to read the caption for you and also put it on the screen. The caption under that video said, "This happened in Uyo. The guy got sponsored by his girlfriend to get masters in the UK. Baba came back to Uyo unannounced, stayed for 3 weeks in a hotel, then knocked his girlfriend's best friend. She did osusu and even borrowed money. This guy was saying she no go school and he no fit marry him. He knew he won't marry her. He still made her spend money and 7 years of her life." When I said today's episode is an episode of Crazy Things Are Happening, I'm sure by now you already understand why. And I'm also sure by now you understand why I asked the question I asked you guys at the beginning of the video. From what we've gathered from this caption and from the video, we can tell that this is a case of heartbreak. This is a case of betrayal. Before we even start talking about this guy in question, let us take out a brief moment to talk about the best friend here. Some friends are evil. Some friends are just evil. Now I understand why a lot of women don't pay attention to female friends. A lot of women don't care for female friends. You misbehave, they cut you off. You do anyhow, you collect. They don't have that time because over time, it's almost like female friends are the worst kind of friends to keep. How can a friend open her eye and go and stay in a hotel with her best friend's man for 3 good weeks? And you know how much this your friend, struggled to send this her boyfriend abroad, even though that was a very, crazy thing to do. But you are aware of her struggle. Why do that? Even if you want to frolic around with any man, you can do so with any man of your choice. Why pick your friend's man to do that? Anyway, it's just a very sad thing. And as for the guy, I don't even know what to say to him at this point because this is plain wickedness. I mean, like, how do you betray somebody like this? All of a sudden, you realize that she did not go to school. She's not good enough for you. You don't want to marry her. And then of all the ladies in the world to pick, you picked her best friend. This is just crazy. Like, this is just plain wickedness. There is no other thing to call it. Anyway, guys, as usual, I got some of the comments and we are going to be reading them together and analyzing the entire situation because I really want to understand what you guys think about this matter. The very first comment I saw that got my attention said, "Another girl is somewhere thinking her case will be different. Stop investing in boyfriends with hope of marriage. When he is okay, you no go be in spec again." Can I get an amen? Do you guys agree with this particular commenter? Is it true that when these guys find their footing, they suddenly realize that these ladies are not good enough for them anymore? Guys, so let's not forget that ladies do the same thing to men all the time. We've heard the cases, we've seen them. A man will send his girlfriend to higher institution, he'll send her abroad, send her to school, open a business for her, and then the moment she's successful, she begins to see all the flaws in this man. Oh, he's not educated. Oh, he cannot speak good English. Oh, he doesn't dress well. Oh, he doesn't speak well. Oh, he makes noise when he's eating. Oh, he snores too much. A lot of excuses and, a lot of excuses begin to pop up and they feel like, they've left the league of these men. These men are way below them. And so they begin to see other men as, their kind of men or their spec. So it's a two-way thing. It's not something that only ladies do or only guys do. But for this particular video, we can see that it was done to a lady by a guy. Honestly, As this commenter said, one lady is out there right now signing that check to send her guy abroad. One lady is there right now typing figures on her phone to send her man money, to pay for something or to start a business. We hear these stories every day. We see them in movies every day. But is it really the right thing to do? Like the commenter said, stop investing in boyfriends, okay? If this person is your husband, it's a very different case. Not to say that they are not husbands that don't break their wife's heart, or they're not, wives that, dump their husband after the man has done so much for them. But we are talking about male relationships, boyfriends, lovers, male friends, fiancés. They are not your partner yet. They are not your husband yet. So investing that much in someone like that, you need to be sure that you're just doing this out of the goodness of your heart. If you are doing it because you hope to get something back, it's not going to work. I clearly understand that this lady might have done this because this guy has sold her a fairy tale story. He might have told her, oh, when I get there, I'm going to take care of you. Oh, when I come back, I will do this, I will do that. Oh, our wedding will be the talk of the town. Oh, I love you so much. You're the best thing that happened to me. Little did she know that this guy has other plans. See, this is just plain ass wickedness. So like this commenter said, please, if you're out there and you have plans of doing this, be very, very careful. Make sure that before you do this kind of thing, you are fully aware of what you are getting into. So guys, I also saw another comment, and that particular comment said, these are matters that should be taken to the courts. He should be purged of all that money and be made to pay excess for emotional stress and breach of agreement. People need to start going to prison for these kind of things. That's when the matter will reduce in our society. This commenter they vex, like this commenter they vex, not a small thing. But honestly, from the video I saw, I was able to get some things in English, and I heard the guy say, how much is the money? Is she even the first person to do this kind of thing? Maybe I should look for that part of the video and add it here. This guy was bragging that, is she the first to do this kind of thing for somebody? What is it self? I'm going to pay her back in double. Is it in naira? Is it in pounds? What is it self? I'm like, guy, is the audacity for me? Maybe if they start taking this kind of matters to court, how many people will remain for this country? If they start taking matters like this to court, how many people will remain? Let's be very honest with ourselves, because this kind of thing is very common. It is very common. It happens every single day. So as usual, let me know what you think in the comment section. I saw yet another comment, and this particular comment said, I blame the woman for not investing enough in herself. Men always train women who find them unattractive later on. Her friend is evil, by the way. God bless this commenter. In as much as I feel sorry for the woman in question, I also blame her. Yeah, sorry to say, I blame her. Like, how do you invest that kind of money in sending a man overseas to do his masters in the UK? If she had taken that money, because from the caption they said the man said, she didn't go to school, so he can't marry her. She's uneducated, okay? If she had taken that money to put herself in university in Nigeria, she would have graduated with her bachelor's degree and also a master's degree if she wanted to. 7 years is not 7 days or 7 weeks. And from what I understand, schooling in the UK or doing masters in the UK is not chicken change. It's not a case of 5 million naira, 10 million naira something. I mean, it costs a lot. So if she had taken that money and had invested in herself at least, okay, maybe this kind of thing would not have happened. The Bible says, okay, love your neighbor as you love yourself. You cannot love somebody more than yourself. But unfortunately, people are out there loving people more than they love themselves clearly. You invest in somebody else and then you have nothing to yourself. You are doing osusu. For those of my viewers that are not Nigerians and may not understand what osusu means, it's just basically a form of saving where, if for example, if 5 people decide to contribute 10,000 naira every month, at the end of the first month, 50,000 naira goes to one person, and then at the end of the next month, 50,000 naira goes to another person, and they continue this cycle until every member of the group, has gotten 50,000 naira. So you can see the stress she went through. I even read that she borrowed money. Hey, things they happen. Like, she borrowed money to send this guy abroad, and then all of a sudden she didn't go to school. She's this, she's that. The Bible says the heart of men is desperately wicked. Now, Bible talk is not me. That is why I said, if you're going to do something for somebody of this magnitude, if you're going to make such a huge sacrifice for somebody, make sure you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart. If you're doing it to get something in return, or because you feel like, okay, this person is my boyfriend, this person is my girlfriend, this person is my best friend, this person is my husband, this person is my wife, Please, get ready to cry premium tears. Human beings are human beings. People can switch up on you at any point in time. I really feel sad for this lady. And like this commenter said, that her friend is evil. With friends like that, who needs enemies? In fact, she's not a friend. She belongs in the gutter. Both the lady and the man, they deserve each other because they are both evil people and they belong together. Moving on, I saw another comment, and after reading this comment, I gave the person a standing ovation because that is just simply what this person deserved. The comment said, lesson I've learned in life, always improve on yourself. Thank you. That is basically the summary of everything we've been saying. Improve on yourself. Invest in yourself. Anything you want to do, start with yourself. Okay, let's continue. Help each other out because betrayal is not a gender thing. Anyone can betray each other, and then be mindful of people you call your friends and always be praying so that you don't invest your feelings on a devil's advocate. Maybe you guys see why I gave this person a standing ovation. Tell me which other comment is better than this one. Which other comment is better than this one? At least tell me in the comment section. I've already said it. Betrayal is not gender specific. Anybody can betray you. Anybody. Your fellow woman can betray you. Your fellow man can betray you. Have you not heard stories of people getting duped by their best friends, their business partners? We hear these stories every day. And also, like the commenter said, make we dey pray. Let's be praying. In fact, one prayer point I always pray is that God, any unfriendly friend, please cut them off. Anybody that is in my life with bad intentions, carry the person away. Away. If your best friend know they do you well, away. Very simple and short. There are some people that comes into your life and you will regret ever knowing them. Okay? Guys, I came across a comment and I think this person was so angry that they were so blunt. They did not even want to pet, the lady in any way. They did not even want to, mince words a little. They didn't even want to be kind in any way. They were just brutal. And that comment said, I didn't blame the guy though, because why will you abandon yourself and be sponsoring man? Even if you cannot do it for yourself, share you not get brother ni. This commenter, you can see the anger in this commenter's voice. Basically, share you not get brother ni. Then the person finished off the comment by saying, "Now God catch you." See, one thing I've learned over time is that you cannot advise someone that is in love. You can never ever advise someone that is in love. In fact, in my opinion, everything you say enters here and comes out here. They are not listening to you. Even when they can see in broad daylight that this partner they have is not pure, that this person doesn't mean well for them, they are not listening to you. They always have this hope that, oh, this person will change. That is why you hear a lot of people complain about the red flags their partners have, and then they go ahead and marry this person with the hopes that, oh, the person will change. If they love me, they will change. You cannot change anybody. The same thing is applicable here. I'm sure maybe if she had used that money to start a business, she would have done well. Okay, you took all the money, you invested in this man, and look at what Lucifer himself, disguised as that boyfriend of this lady, has done. That is in fact, he didn't even stab her at the back. To me, he stabbed her in front. So guys, let me round up by reading the last comment I saw, and this person is the comedian. The person said, real life Arolake and ANIKULAPO. If you have watched ANIKULAPO, I'm sure you already know why this person made this comment. And by the way, I have a video on my channel where I talked about, real life lessons learned from the movie ANIKULAPO. I'm going to link it in the description box and also on the end screen. So please watch to the end. Come to think of it, if you've watched this movie, it's the same case scenario. You see a lady sacrificing everything and allowing the man to shine. The man was doing well and shining in front. People were singing his praises, and then at the end of the day, he betrayed her. It's basically the same thing. The only difference is that Arolake went on to have a revenge, okay? But this lady, I'm not sure anything she will do to this guy will give her that satisfaction, will pacify her. Even if the guy claimed today, it's not still going to take away the 7 years of wastage. In fact, I'm going to nickname this lady, the present life, Jacob. If you know the story of Jacob in the Bible, you know about how he got to marry Rachel. He lived with his uncle and said, oh, I want to marry my cousin Rachel. The uncle said, you work for 7 years. You all know what happened after 7 years. The uncle deceived him and gave him another lady, and then he had to work for another 7 years to marry Rachel. Well, sorry, this is not a Bible class, but I'm just trying to liken it to that situation. But in summary, betrayal is everywhere, and betrayal is not gender specific. In fact, there are some people that live by the principle that they cannot borrow money they cannot forget. If you ask them to borrow you 10,000 naira and they know that, this 10,000 naira, if I give it to this person and this person cannot return it, it will pain me, they will not give it to you. I feel like we should emulate that kind of living. If this lady had helped this guy with an open mind, not expecting anything in return, maybe, just maybe, it would have been easier for her to like move on from the situation. Please, I hope we learn every day, because part of the reason I come to talk about things like this on my channel is to create awareness. Aside from the entertainment that the gist brings, I'm also trying to make sure that we are learning life lessons, because sometimes the best way to learn is from other people's experience. We must not wait for it to happen to us before we learn our lessons. To avoid chopping breakfast, okay? You don't want to chop breakfast in the evening, you don't want to chop breakfast in the afternoon. So please, let's be very, very careful. So this lady, I hope that, some way, somehow, she's pacified. I really hope the guy will go ahead to give her that money he was claiming. How much is the money? How much is the money? I'll pay you double. If it's me, please give me the double. Pay me double and pay me in dollars or pounds. And hopefully somewhere she's able to move on, from the heartbreak. Men like this belong in the gutters, okay? They don't deserve to be called boyfriends, husbands, whatever. They are just plain as wicked. That best friend, I believe in karma. I believe that karma is going to come for two of them. So guys, as usual, let us continue the conversation in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, you found it entertaining, you found it interesting, you found it educative, okay, please indicate in the comment section as well. And if also at this point you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. Join my growing family. Also, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. This lets YouTube recommend the video to a larger audience, okay? And also don't forget to leave me a nice comment in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never say